Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another Walking Dead video leading up to the 9th season of the Walking Dead television series. In this one, we're going to give our thoughts now that we have confirmation on Season 9 being Rick's last season. Yeah, man, spoiler warning as per usual if you're not caught up with all the latest and greatest for The Walking Dead. If you guys missed it earlier, I did a video where we got to take a look at the interview with Robert Kirkman. Also had Kevin Smith doing the interviewing via IMDb. And yeah, man, they confirmed it. Robert Kirkman confirmed it in that video that yes, in fact, The Walking Dead Season 9 is going to be Andrew Lincoln's last season, or he's leaving the series. Now, I know it's such a huge thing that people are still probably going to speculate on it. In that video I said, and this is the way I read it, and I've watched it through, believe me, 10 or 20 times now. You know, when Robert Kirkman kind of responds to it, to me, I took it as nervous laughter, but, you know, I guess you could see it as kind of you know, so you could read it differently, right? Like, different people could read it a different way. And, you know, like, it's hard to kind of grasp, right? You can still say, like, well, he could be trolling us, or he could be, you know, being a little bit sadistic or something with a laugh and stuff, because we know how he likes to mess with us sometimes as viewers. Lots of examples of that over the years is he'll say something and then something else will happen in the show. But this does not look to me like one of those times. This looks to me 100% like this is what we're seeing, like this is the end for Rick. Season 9 is the last season for Rick. I know there's some theories of the idea of him leaving in a helicopter, or him, you know, leaving and coming back later on, but it just doesn't, you know, when you look at everything together, it's like they're probably going to kill him off. You know what I mean? Like, based on what we're seeing, it's like, yeah, they're probably going to kill him. It's like, it just doesn't look like he's going to be returning later on. It looks like this is it for Rick. So with this season being most likely the last season we're going to see Rick, Comic-Con, of course, tomorrow we'll be getting the new trailer for Season 9, so very excited for that. I busted out my Season 1 shirt, which I've had forever now, as you can see. This at one time was white, right? So, you know, that's how OG this shirt is. I got this, I'm pretty sure, during Season 1, and I still got it, but the color, you know, it's all worn and stuff, and it's, you know, it's like a beige white at this point, which still works for Walking Dead, right? The beige. So, but man, it has been a crazy, crazy ride. This being my favorite series of all time, of course, and I know for a lot of you guys as well too, it is. You know, to the point where we're willing to come online and talk about it together, you guys commenting, and, you know, the kind of the community that The Walking Dead has created. Man, you know, when you look at that first season trailer, we did a watch-through, a reaction video where we all watched together in the channel. If you haven't seen it yet, I suggest you check it out, because, you know, to me, that's an important one that we all got to kind of do together, where we got to watch the Season 1 trailer back to the very beginning of the series. And, man, it's sad, dude. You know, like, I'm pretty sad right now. I'm usually excited this time of the year because Comic-Con's coming up, which means usually you're going to be getting a new trailer, so you're going to be getting lots of new stuff, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and there's some movies and stuff like that, and who knows, we might get a trailer as well for Fear the Walking Dead, and you know, all the other stuff with regards to pop culture. It's a huge, every year it's huge, and there's all kinds of new stuff coming out for the following year, whether it be movies, TV shows, figures, comics, whatever. So it's a mecca for all kinds of pop culture, entertainment, and great stuff. But this year, man, after this confirmation, I got what I wanted, right? Like, you guys asked, you guys said, Trev, what do you want to see from Comic-Con this year? I wanted this. I wanted the confirmation. So I'm glad that we got that before the trailer even hit from Robert Kirkman himself, to say that, yes, in fact, Andrew Lincoln is leaving. It's true. It's not just some internet rumor. It seems so, unfortunately. So, and it looked to me like he's not sure what's going to happen. He's just like, you know, man, you know, obviously he wouldn't be worried in terms of, you know, the series and how he's going to do, I wouldn't think, because he's got the comic series, he's got all this other stuff coming up, he's got new shows he's doing, so, you know, that's probably not an issue, but in terms of how the fans are going to react to it is probably what has a lot of them kind of wondering or worried, like, you know, how much longer is the series going to be able to go on after Rick? Because the thing with AMC and the way they did the Walking Dead TV series, from the very first trailer in the very first season, from the beginning, they put all their eggs in one basket when it came to The Walking Dead, or almost all of them. Maybe not all of them. They do have Daryl, they do have some other fan favorite characters, But okay, let's put it this way. They put a lot of their Walking Dead eggs in one basket, and that's the Grimes family, specifically Rick, because Carl never really was accepted that well compared to the comic series version of Carl. People kind of jumped on the bandwagon after Carl was killed off, but a lot of people didn't like him that much beforehand. I thought he was okay. I liked Carl, the TV series version, but I always felt like the comic was way better. Anyway, they put a lot of their Walking Dead eggs in one basket, and it sounds like this season that basket has been proverbially dropped, and the Easter Bunny is not a happy camper right now, right? So it's like, damn, dude, you know, what the hell? So, season 9 being Rick's last season. Leave a comment below for me, guys. How are you feeling about this? Now that we got confirmation, are you like me, where you're like sad and you're like, okay, well, it's gonna be exciting to see. Like he said, they have something special planned for us with it, and that's really cool. You know, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have Shane come back and do like one final scene with the two of them, and then Rick dies and you see Shane in his last moments or something. Maybe Shane, I don't know, white light or something, and you know, Rick goes to heaven or something. I don't know. You know, whatever they decide to do with him when they kill him off this season, man, it's going to be something special. That's for sure. It's definitely going to be a season that everybody, you know, is going to want to watch. Everyone's going to watch, you know, Rick's last episode, and it's basically what I would say is kind of one final hurrah, I think, for the series right now. And then after that, all bets are off. Right after Rick is dead, there's really no guarantees how that audience is going to stay with the series, and you know what that looks like going forward in the next few years. So, you know, I hope The Walking Dead can continue on after Rick, you know, afterwards, and we can still have something there for it. But absolutely, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people after Comic-Con. Who knows? Maybe in the trailer they'll acknowledge it or something. Maybe that's why he confirmed it, because I thought they were all going to keep it hush-hush. I didn't think they were going to, you know, comment on it at all. I thought they were going to say no questions about the Rick situation, or he's going to, you know, right away crush it and say no, can't answer it, or no comment, or whatever. We'll see what happens. That's what I thought they were going to do, and it looks like that's not the case. It looks like they're just going to, you know, at Comic-Con, and maybe even in the trailer there'll be something too. Maybe that's why he's okay to say it, because maybe there's something in the trailer. Like, I'm just thinking, like Rick's last season, like season 9. Maybe they won't go that far, but it looks like, who knows? He has confirmed it already, and literally, you know, it's just Thursday today, and that was yesterday. So, in an IMDb interview. So it's crazy stuff, man. I'm feeling like, you know, I'm pretty sad about it, but at the same time, it's like, well, we got 9, you know, great years out of the Walking Dead TV series where we had a lot of fun. 16 episode seasons, that's a lot to do. A lot of TV series that go on this long, you know, they don't always have that many episodes where they're doing these hour-long 16 episode, some extended episodes, 42 minutes with the commercials, and, you know, I mean, they created all the zombies, they had Greg Nicotero doing it all, that kind of thing, and they looked amazing. They looked better than a lot of zombies look in movies. So that's the thing right there. And man, it's going to be sad to see this whole thing go down next season, season 9. I'm kind of warming up to it now. By the time we actually see it in October, it's probably still going to hit hard, because it's such a major thing. It's such a major event for hardcore Walking Dead fans that have probably seen the series over a few times and, you know, watched it from the beginning. You know, I started watching in 2010. I know a lot of you guys have been watching it for longer than a few years. And, man, it's going to be crazy to see this whole thing just kind of wind down, and hopefully the series can continue. But that version, like the first version of The Walking Dead, is dead. You know what I mean? This first, you know, kind of iteration. It's not, after they kill Rick off, it's not going to be the same after that. You know, after this first half of season 9, you know, a new beginning doesn't do it justice. This is going to be like a new series. You know, it'll be probably in a lot of ways like what we've seen happen with Fear the Walking Dead, unfortunately, is probably going to happen with The Walking Dead. Which is crazy to hear. And then, of course, there's also the questions of, you know, whether or not Maggie's going to be continuing as well. And, you know, of course, they always have some character deaths each season. This season, they probably won't need any more, considering they killed Rick off this season, which was very, very unexpected. A couple years ago, if you'd have asked that question during season like 5 or 6 or the beginning of 7, if they'd ever killed Rick off, like, it'd be like, no way, you know, it'd just be like that'd be impossible. Like, there's no way they would let it happen, right? There's no way, no matter what they'd have to throw whatever amount of money, tens of millions of dollars at him to get him to stay, whatever. And man, you know, it's crazy to hear this is happening. So season 9, Rick's last season, man. I'm sad, but at the same time, you know, it's another season of Walking Dead, so it's going to be a special one, that's for sure. And I'm glad they were able to get John Berthel to come back to do a scene as Shane. That's going to be really cool too. But yeah, as an old school fan of The Walking Dead and somebody who's been there since the beginning with you guys, it's like, damn, dude, it's just like, wow, you know, it's like, you know, I mean, I know it's a fictional character in you know, in a story, so it's not the same as like if one of your friends died or something, but you know, in a way, it's kind of like it's meta like that, right? Because it's a fictional story, but when you spend that much time with the characters, you spend that many years, you know, enjoying the series, looking forward to every episode, watching the trailers, watching the premiere, finales, all this stuff, and they put so much time and attention into that character in that particular series, and then they kill the character off. It's like, damn, dude, it's just. It's messed up, man. So we had a really good run, I think, with the series, guys. And, you know, Season 9, Rick's last season, you know, I guess we just have to enjoy it to the last minute and, you know, get to see that whole thing through. And, man, this is going to be a crazy season of Walking Dead, man. So that's really how I'm feeling right now, guys. That's really all I got to say for now. Hopefully the trailer tomorrow is awesome. And, yeah, I hope you guys like it. I'll be back after that. I'll try to be, you know, I have to get the motivation to make these videos with you guys with this information coming out. It's really hard because, you know, it's sad at the same time, right? So it's what it is. Just seeing what's happened in the series and everything that's kind of gone down. So, if you guys like the video, thumb it up below, though. Leave a comment. Let me know how you're feeling. What do you think? Rick's last season, Season 9. Can you freaking believe it? That's it for this one, guys. We'll see you again soon for another video. As always, this is Trev. I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.